Hi, I'm Pooja.
Hi, I'm Charmaine.
These are our mentors and mentees from all over the world for GMFC 2022 cohort.
Okay.
So thank you for this opportunity. And a couple of things I just want to highlight. I also started with some kind of structure before this program started. I thought some structure is helpful for me as a mentor as well as a mentee. So I broke it down into 5 or 6 sessions and tried to make what should be the agenda for each of the sessions. But again, having said that, it's very difficult to maintain the structure in totality throughout all the sessions, because there are a lot of things may come up during our, so which I have seen, there are a lot of things come up during our discussions. So that you try to make some balance between the structure and something we come out. So basically I started with getting his CV, because it's very important to know the both sides know each other, not only professionally, to a certain extent personally, what are the liking, disliking traits. So that help, I think, it's some sort of bonding is also essential. I think, Pooja, you must have done a great job in that pairing. So that is in a mentor-mentee program. That's, I think, one of the most important aspect, right? Because both the person should be, to some extent, should be able to have some commonality in personality and other aspects, or career professional wise. So that's, I think you have done a great job, as around 20 pairs you have done. So having said that, so I got his CV and then went through the CV. And then in the first discussion, I tried to see, apart from CVs, other skill, what are that. So then second day, I suggested one thing which I felt is very important for all of us. So it is a SWOT analysis: strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So not to be very personal, but to be somewhat personal and professional. So that helps both the person, right? The person who is writing the SWOT analysis, and for me to understand his entire gamut of areas. So that's we have not discussed yet, but it has been listed down. He has listed the 4 quadrants of SWOT. So that's a discussion where it will be overlapping between professional as well as personal aspects of it, because these are some cases overlapping. So that I feel is a good idea to have a SWOT analysis and discuss that with respect to your professional career. And to start off, we discussed and made these 3 types of goal: short term, mid term, and long term. So long term is the ultimate goal. Since he had spent 10 years in a different profession, he was in part of Indian Army. So he spent almost 10 years in Indian Army. It was a short commission service where he worked in their ICT division, doing a lot of stuffs in project management, system administration. So for him, it's a sort of quite a career switch. So that's why he's also confused and worried that whether it's successful. So that's why I'm able to guide him. I try to guide him of this career switch, how he can make this info security and cybersecurity as a career goal. So we have made 3 layers of goals: short term, medium term, and long term. And so now we have discussed in more details in session 2 and session 3 with the short term goals. And we broke it down, the short term goals, into task and the timeline. So in short term, we identified 3 goals, and basically all the goals and his career aspiration should be aligned. And with that also, I emphasize, because I realize the skill development, the skills are very essential, right? Because most of us, in our 10 years back, 15 years back, 2 things: we didn't have too much of mentorship, we don't have too much guidance, and we don't have too much visibility. So now, given all the opportunities, so skill development is very important, and that skill development and the certification. So on the job skill and also certification, both should go hand in hand. So those also should be aligned with your career goals, especially in the information security. is too much, is flooded with so much information, so much certification. If you list out the name of institution and certification, there are, I think, few hundreds of certifications, right? So most of people are very much confused, right, which certification we should do. So you should not, and as Anupama Sambi said, it's very expensive, right? So you should be very clear what should be your goal, and the certification you should do accordingly. You should not do each and every certificate. It's not possible, and you cannot afford that. So that I emphasize that. And then with a problem statement, we try to see how we can move. So as of now, we have met 3 times. So what we achieved to have a short-term goal and the task and timeline planned out, and also to have a SWOT analysis done, and we're going to discuss that. And then we may go into the discussion of mid-term and the long-term goal, which I'm trying to see those all are aligned. The skill development, certification goals all should be aligned with your aspirations and goals.